Man, I don't know if you can see them, but the bugs are bad. The black flies are out. I need to get myself a net. But for now, I'm keeping them out of my ears with these. And I'm just gonna have to keep moving. So let's get some more work done. But first, gotta check to see if my saw is working. Little saw update. I, for some reason, am not able to get the cover back on properly. It wasn't on properly, and now I'm not able to. So I'm gonna need to use the axe and some loppers. Hopefully I'll just be able to take carry some stuff around for tonight, get things moved a little bit. The bugs are insane. I don't know how long I'll last. Honestly, also just frustrated that the saw is not working. It's like second time I used it, and it hasn't been working for a few days now. I can't get it back to working order. So kind of frustrated and disappointed about that, but I'm here, so I need to get some work done. So we're gonna clean out in here a little bit with the axe and the loppers as I can. Alright, so I got a decent amount cleared out back there of just the tiny stuff like the small balsam fir that need to be taken out. Now that I have that cleaned out a little bit, what I'm going to do for now is just clean up. As long as I can stand the bugs for now, I'm going to clean up a ton, or as much as I can for tonight, the brush and the logs, and just drag them back. So I'll update you when I'm done to show you what the process looks like, but this is what it looks like now. This night is full of ups and downs. So I messaged my brother who knows more about chainsaws than I do. He helped me get the cover back on. I had taken the cover off with the chain brake on. No wonder it was so hard to get off. I got it on, I cut for about 5 minutes, and I threw the chain again, which is what I did the other night, which causes burrs, which I had to take about 2 hours and file the chain down to get it back into the bar. At this point, I kind of just want to go get a new chain. I've got a little cleaned up, but not a whole lot yet. Kind of wasted some time being frustrated instead. I'm gonna take the axe, the last little bit of time I have tonight, and chop in here a ton of limbs off. And instead of carrying things all the way back, which we've been doing, I think I'm just gonna start a pile kind of over here behind where all this is, because that's fine over there if I just pile it in. So that's what I'm gonna do for now. All right, let's get back to a little bit of work before I head out. bug jacket. Well, that's better. It is definitely black fly season, but that can't stop me from working, so I got a bug net. I think it's gonna do a great job. So this past weekend, my brother Sam was able to come up and help me out. He has a couple of chainsaws. Unfortunately, we ran into a little bit of saw trouble that day, but we were able to do quite a bit of work, even in the few hours that both saws, or all saws, he has 2, I have 1. So all the saws were working well, and we were able to do quite a bit of cleanup. So that turned out awesome. Thankfully, there was some brush and some limbing and some bucking that was done. That was really helpful to have that help. Thanks a ton, Sam, for coming to help. I hope you can come back again. Before we left that day, my saw was able to work again. It was super hot. My saw was able to work again before we left, and we were able to take down a few more trees. So those trees need to be limbed and bucked, and then there's a ton to clean up. Time to get swinging. I can already feel like the bugs just are less annoying with this on. It's gonna get hot though. If anyone's asking why I'm not using the chainsaw here, I'm just slipping. It's a little damp out right now, and I'm not too confident stepping around in here with a chainsaw in my hand. So I'm a little less scared with this light axe that I can swing. It's gonna take a little extra time, a little more sweat, but it's a little safer right now, and it still gets the job done. Alright, so the bugs are still bad, but I needed a breather. I'm gonna try to burn a little bit of this stuff right here because it's so damp out. The plan was to burn now because it has rained. I think as I cut these branches off, I'll just throw them there and see if they'll burn there. So it just rained the last couple of days, like I had said. So little tip, if you don't know, look for some dead standing trees, or at least trees that have dead branches on the bottom. You hear that snap? That one wasn't that good, actually. Hear a nice little snap, you know they're dry. So that's what you can get to start your fire. If it's been raining out, make sure you go find a dead tree or dead branches that are still on the tree and they're not laying down. I'm gonna grab a few more, then we're gonna see if we can get it going. And if you want to start a fire in the forest and you have any type of birch, get some birch bark. This stuff is naturally water resistant and it'll go up super quick. Alright, I have my little tinder pile. We'll see if we can get a little fire going. I don't want it too big, but I'm confident it shouldn't get too out of hand. Let's see if we can get this going and not waste too much time. Alright, I think the fire's big enough for my liking. I probably should have prepped a little more. There's probably going to be people calling me out for that. The ground and like a pit around it. I do have some bricks in the truck that I need to bring back. I know the logs that are there are probably going to burn, but they're green, so they're probably not going to kick up that much. But this is definitely as big as I want to go for now. It's also super hot. Seems to be helping, and I'm going to leave it as is, and then I'm going to get chopping on this tree again.